Hello guys, another video from my car, which is a new Saturday tradition on this channel where I talk about productivity, development, career and stuff not directly related to Laravel or coding. So how to get better at coding career, at coding life, and generally get better. And topic of the day is learning how to learn. And I see quite a lot of people kind of fail at that while being a coach myself, teacher, mentor, whatever, like course creator. I see people struggling with completing the course or completing the task or learning something new. And I see a few reasons, and I have a few pieces of advice on how to learn better, more effectively. And also at the end of the video, I will answer one question from Twitter on how to learn multiple stuff at the same time. Is it even possible? So multiple topics. But let's start with the effective learning. So for example, you want to learn something new, I don't know, GraphQL, Vue.js, just Laravel new version or whatever, or some design pattern. So you find the course, or you find the tutorials, or you find the YouTube videos or something like that, and how to learn. So for example, if the topic is a bit bigger, how to structure the learning, like material, time and course. And I have three pieces of advice. So first, it's all about practice. So practice, practice, practice. Whenever you read some information, if you don't follow the instructor with your own code, it's not worth it. Then you don't even learn, you just read, which is a totally different thing. And I have three levels of practice for you. So first practice is repeating the same thing that the instructor is saying. The second level is doing the same thing immediately, but with your own example. So try to come up with your own example while doing the same course, the same material, with your own example, and transform it into your world. Pretty simple example, but it's enough to not repeat the same thing by instructor, but rather instead do something of your own. And then the third level of that is, after you finish the full course, the full material, then try to create a real project if that is possible. It may be for the money, it may be for some charity, some demo project, something like that on your GitHub, but try to create a full project where you would adapt the new language, the new framework that you have learned, or new technology or something. So three levels of practice: immediately with the instructor, your own example, and then a full project. So that's one piece of advice, how to learn better. Second piece of advice is go slower. So slower but consistent. So it's better for me, in my opinion, of course it's individual, but for me it's better to learn every day, like 1 hour a day, but consistently every day, instead of doing that all in one go, one day, full day, 8 hours or something like that, because it's kind of not sure how to call it. It would be fatigue. You would be tired. Your brain would be tired if for a full day you would try to learn the same thing, and you wouldn't even be able to grasp all the concepts and practice enough. So it's better to have like 1 hour per day or 2 hours per day, but daily, than have like 8-hour days where you would be tired at the end of the day and you would actually hate the thing that you would learn. So go slower but more consistently. And third piece of advice is to not learn from one source. So no matter how course is great and have like big reviews, and even from myself, I mean, I'm not a ideal teacher. So I mean, even in my videos on YouTube, I sometimes miss something, and I like how you fix my stuff, fix something that I didn't think about in the videos. So same happens with courses. Courses are created usually from the point of view of the teacher, from experience of that teacher with their clients, with their practical experience. So they miss something. It's not about being wrong necessarily, but maybe their examples are not directly related to your life examples. So try to come up with at least 2 or 3 sources around the same topic, and try to learn from different kind of, try to find common ground, common vector of all of them, and you will get full picture out of 2 or 3 sources better. And finally, at the end of this video, as I promised, is it possible to learn a few things at the same time? So it's changing rapidly. Web development is changing rapidly, and there are so many things that you could learn, potentially might be learning. Like, I don't know, I mentioned GraphQL, Vue.js, Livewire, Inertia, machine learning, AI, whatever. So like lifetime isn't enough. And my advice is to stick to one thing. So one thing at a time is the best way to learn. If you want to learn a few things, then do it one at a time. So 1 month for one technology, another month for another technology. Otherwise, the result will be not that good. And focus is a better thing to do that. But luckily, so it's kind of two-way street. It's good and bad. So it's bad that we have so much to learn and it's changing rapidly, but at the same time it's good because there's always something to learn, there's always somewhere to grow, there's always new technology to earn money from, actually. So for example, if you are among the first to learn Livewire or Inertia or whatever, you could adapt it in your projects and maybe earn potentially more money, get new clients or something like that. So it's about perspective, it's about opportunity. So don't look at new technologies and new frameworks and new languages as like, oh, another new thing to learn. You can change the perspective. Oh, another new thing to learn. Maybe it has some opportunities, additional opportunities. So with that in mind, I'll keep you in the comment section. So use the comment section to give your own tips, how you learn, or maybe you disagree with some of my tips on learning. What worked for you while learning? For example, you want to learn, I don't know, GraphQL, for example, and what helped, what sources, maybe what are the best courses or best teachers, best instructors. Recommend anything you can in the comments, and let's help each other to learn better. And as for myself, every Saturday I will shoot the video from my car about not so much technology and Laravel, but mostly about web development career and how to get better at it. See you guys in other videos.